Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, and I do so by Shem Mashikawashah. Second of all, I'd like to give double honor and glory to the elders, of truth, and get and help us come in this truth and pave the way for us to come in and go in the truth. Also, I'd like to give strong shalom to better who are those in this truth, seeking the righteousness sake, fulfill the lust of the cares of this world. So yeah, I'll be coming back with a quick video on eating abominable foods in our captivities, or something about that. But like, as you know, like, we're not in our own land, and these heathen are wicked. So like, basically, whatever they give us to eat is what we're gonna eat. And not like saying like they just give us pork and we just like eat pork knowingly. But like I'm saying, like, they do it subtly and stuff. You know, like, their foods are GMO and not really good for us. So like, we just eat abominable foods in our captivities. But actually, let me get I've probably already made this video before, but hey, a scripture can never run out. But let me get my first part. Book of Hosea chapter 9 verse 1 to 3. Rejoice not, O Israel, for joy as other people, for thou hast gone a whoring from thy God. Thou hast loved a reward upon every corn floor. So like, Israel, like, to be specific, the northern kingdom were going off. That's what like really the whole book of Hosea is about. Now Hosea does go like rebuke the nations and like rebukes like the 12 tribes as a whole, but mainly it goes to the northern kingdom. The floor and the winepress shall not feed them, and the new wine shall fill them. Cons like when how you make wine is like you crush the grapes and stuff. Cons like, but even like crushing the grapes like in the wine like won't feed us, like we won't have enough. And then the new wine shall fill in her. Cons like when we do have like wine, like it won't taste as good, or like the grapes won't be good or abundant. Verse 3. They shall not dwell on the Lord's land. So we're not going to be in Israel. But Ephraim shall go into Egypt. Egypt means captivity. And they shall eat unclean things in Assyria. So like, Assyria was the place of the northern kingdom went to captivity. And then like later, the southern kingdom went to Babylon. But so like, you can refer to Assyria as captivity. And of course, we're in captivity right now. So we're gonna eat unclean things in our captivity, which isn't righteous. I mean, which yeah, isn't righteous, but like that's why you always gotta pray over your food. Like, what was the commandment to pray over your food after you're eating it? But you could pray before the Most High bless your food, and like you can always ask for grace and mercy if you like something is like, if you don't know that your food is a sin, or like whatever, there's like uncleanness in your food. But if you know like something like pork, like in a food, don't eat it. But quickly, I like to see if I can find it. If not, then I suggest you better look it up. But like, it's like after it says, it's like the scripture, like, Archon, I found it, Deuteronomy 8:10. When thou hast eaten and art full, then thou shalt bless the Lord thy God for the good land which he had given thee. This is a commandment, because it's in Deuteronomy. It says a commandment. It says when we're eating and we're full, then we should bless the Lord for like the good land, like all the food that we're able to get from the land which he gave us. But let's go to the classic, and then we end this video. Book Ezekiel 4:13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread, defiled. It's like and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles where I have driven them. So we're gonna be like being in our captivity, because a lot of us aren't in Demona actually. So like, we're scattered all across the world. So like, we're like probably most of the time, the food we're eating, like, it's either sinful or like just not good for us. Like it just like gives us diseases and stuff. So like our bread's like defiled and stuff. So like the curses of the prophecy comes true. But anyway, this just my quick video. I pray y'all pray for me, I pray for y'all, and I pray y'all may pray for each other. That most of may always have grace and mercy upon us. But anyways, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh and introduce Shabbat Shalom.